Good morning, everybody. It is a lovely day. My name is Arend, and you are watching Countryside Acres. This is our lovely home. Our old van. It's blocking the view. Terrible. Our barns. I'm now wondering where the geese are. Oh, there they are. Here's the rest of the little geese. I'll say there's 20 of them here. That's been working out really well. We lock them up every night. A lot of people were concerned about our chicken tractors, and the reason we use the plastic mesh is because a really nice gentleman gave it to us for free. And so it was a temporary thing until we got around to doing something else. Anyway, now we have steel on here, and we also have chickens back out. What do you want? What do you want? Hey? We now have steel back on. So during the night, we lock the big geese and ducks up in this one, the little geese in this one, and the rabbits in that pen, and we have all these chickens back out here now. And we very much prefer this. They look so much healthier being out here. So these are a future crop of egg birds, egg layers. Not exactly sure how old they are right now, but 20 weeks old they usually start laying eggs, which is about 5 months. It varies a little bit from bird to bird, but if they're fed well, at about 5 months old, they'll start laying eggs. So I would say these guys are like, I don't know, probably 3 months at least by now, maybe a bit older. And so they get fed and watered in here now and moved around, and they stay out here at night too. And then we've also got these guys. Now, you might look at this and say, ew, that's gross. Well, maybe, but it's fertilizing the lawn. And I will show you some spots that have been fertilized. These are also egg layers in here. These are just the brown ones. Anyway, there's piles of fertilizer here, of course, from the chickens. But if you can tell, I've shown this a few times, if you can see over here the dark spots of grass, that's more luscious. This has already been cut since then. But you can tell spots that are darker. Even here, this is a lot taller area. It now grows twice as fast as the other grass. There's a spot, 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 there's a spot. And that's basically what this yard really needs, is what the whole field needs. There's lots of good stuff out here. We've got lots of legumes, right? Great seed bank here. You just need fertilizer to help it grow. Oh, we've got some clovers in here. There's chicory. So, and you can see the difference. They've scratched around in here, and with fertilizer, it even seems like it's brought up other grasses or allowed them to thrive better. Because like this isn't growing over here, but it is growing here. We didn't seed it, right? So it was here. It's just now coming up. Same thing. You look in here, look at this, how thick and luscious and dark this is now. Right? I can't even see the ground. There's so much grass growing here now. Somewhere down here is the dirt. It's just so luscious. Right? And you get all these good new plants coming. So I was just asked recently, today actually, this morning, if I'm going to reseed the fields, if this hayland is sufficient, or if I need to reseed it. So I would like to broadcast some clover over it. Or actually, I'd like to drill it in probably. And I might do that next year. Aside from that, I don't really want to do a whole lot with it. And main reason is because I believe the seeds are there. What we need is fertilizer. And that's where the animals that we're getting will come in. We will start rotationally grazing them on the land. Right? Isn't that an incredible difference? Look at this. And then look at that. None of these seeds is anything that we planted. That's just the visible difference. Like, there's nothing here. It's been cut at the same time. Like, I can touch the ground and there's no grass on top of my hands. And here, you know, look how deep that is. There's 6-8 inches or more fertilizer. Another reason why we like having our chickens outside. So we feed them, and then they obviously have manure. And if you can get that right on the land, we don't have any costs of moving manure because they put it right where you want it. Yes, you need to make a system that works so you don't have predator problems. People ask about the fence we're putting around. That is not for foxes. We are not trying to keep foxes or any other wild animal out. We are trying to keep our sheep and cows in. That's why we put up the fence. But we do want our animals running around outside. Eventually, once the perimeter is fenced, we will be getting some livestock dogs. And those dogs will also be able to help patrol and keep our animals safe from any other predators. So there is a balance, and it just takes time. We haven't got around to it. Somebody was suggesting we're too lazy to do it properly or something. Well, that's a pretty rude comment. I think the fact that we've got everything here done in 1 year shows that we're not lazy. We in fact work pretty fast, I think. But still, there's lots to be done. I will not be done working for a long time, hopefully. I hope to work till I die. And there's always more work that needs doing. Got lots done here, lots more to do. We're hopefully a little bit closer to getting cows and sheep. I think we're going to try to firm up a deal in the next week. And so I got to get this done here as well, get the concrete poured so that the stalls are ready for the cows, and get something done for fencing. I stopped fencing altogether because all of a sudden I got to get this done right now. So as soon as this is ready to roll, at least the inside, then I can go back to fencing and cut the concrete ready. I need a pen for the sheep so they can go inside. For now, we'll feed them hay, and I need somewhere for the cows. And then I can get all the fencing done and then get them on grass where we like them. This is the other spot. She is windy now, a little bit. This is the other spot. I've shown you guys this before. If you're new to the channel, maybe you haven't seen it. But this is also where we had chickens and moved them around. This has been mowed a couple of times now because the boys come out here and they cut a little bit of hay for the calves. But again, you can see a big difference. Okay, so the color here, in my opinion, is a lighter green with a much darker green here. You can see how thick and full this is in here. Yeah, and you can see how not thick it is here. And the only difference, again, there's a line here. There's the difference is that this has been lots of manure from the chickens. This has not. So it's pretty wild. There's another patch over here. You can see the different color. I'm really just, I don't know, it just makes me excited. And some of you probably are like, why? Who cares? I get excited about it because it's rejuvenating, it's rebuilding, it's putting life back into something that should have life. And this is why I don't like taking hay and selling it. I've been asked that multiple times. Why don't you cut it and sell it? Because if I cut this and sell it, basically every one of these plants took nutrients, I don't know what you want to call it, took goods out of the soil. The nutrients is what it is, but I'm just trying to maybe put it in a word that's more understandable. But it's basically taking groceries out of the store down here, putting it into plant, then you cut that plant and you sell it. You just took from your soil. Your soil is now not as good as it was. You took that away and you sold it to some other farm. And it's not coming back. All right, so to many people this looks like a waste. It's not. All these plants that grow, they take soil. Some of them have really deep roots. They go down a long way and they get some good minerals from down below. And they bring that up to the surface. When they die, those minerals are now on the surface. And then they rot. And the animals that live in the ground, the billions and billions of microscopic organisms that live in your soil, will eat that and turn it into more topsoil. And it'll actually become more fertile, as opposed to cutting it, selling it. Yeah, you get a few dollars for the hay, but your soil is now depleted. And I think that's exactly what happened here. We have very depleted soil because people have, in spots, not everywhere, but we have some very depleted soil because people have for years taken hay and sold it. Take the hay, sell it. Take the hay, sell it. And they haven't brought anything back. So I don't want to cut the hay. I mean, I do, but only if I'm going to feed my cows. Otherwise, we just leave it right there. As long as there's not too many weeds in it, and we go out and we cut the thistles and things like that. But it'll grow, it'll fall down, it'll be more nutritious, more organic matter in there, and it'll be better off next year. Plus, if we can do this is super exciting. And that's what we'll be doing once we get sheep and cows too. They'll be able to put manure all over this field. Very good. All right, gonna get back to getting that guest house ready to go. And yeah, I don't think we'll get it all done today, but we'll get a good chunk of it done, and then switch focus on to something else.